Hi everyone. Okay, here's our camper. Just to share this with everyone. Has anyone seen this type of camper? And this camper been sitting in our hangar for many years. My husband finally last week he decided to take the camper out and bring it home. So it just, we had new tire, but it has not been used for over 12 years since we moved back from Montana. So this camper is an expedition camper. It's a camper that you could go to an extreme remote area of the wilderness. It could handle off-road. Most camper cannot handle off-road, extreme condition. So this camper could handle down to minus temperature, minus 20. We have not gone past beyond minus 20, but we tested out in a blizzard condition of Yellowstone. And the temperature at that time was minus 20, and inside the camper we were nice and toasty. It was nice and warm. We did not have to worry. So this is the camper that we used to go hunting and fishing, fly fishing, all over up to in Montana when we were where we used to live, and all the way up to Idaho. The Selway, we used to go there, fish every year, hike for 5 miles into the wilderness, and then hike back and see a lot of rattlesnake. And so we had a lot of memory in this camper. It's a great camper for off-road. So it's comfortably fit 2 people. They advertise it fit 4, but realistically 2. So, but the newer model is a lot bigger. And the bigger the camper, you cannot go off-road to an extreme remote area. So, but this camper, we don't have to park at a campsite. We could park, in extreme remote. So, and we used to take every year, we would go in the fall and winter, we would take this camper, go hunting. We shot a lot of deer, elk, antelope. So that's what we used to do. My husband doesn't hunt anymore, but I still do. So, but we took this camper all the way up to Canada regularly, almost every other year. Because living in Montana, a lot of people doesn't understand. Living in Montana, every other year you get forest fire, either in Montana or forest fire from Idaho, and the wind would blow into Montana, and the smoke is unbearable. You get ashes all over your yard, your house, everything, and even inside the house. It's all closed up, and you could still smell the smoke inside the house. So that's when when that happened, we would take the camper to all the way up to Banff and Alberta to escape the smoke. And even when the smoke is really bad, you could see the smoke all the way up to Canada, Alberta. So just for your info, a lot of people doesn't understand that. So, and we fish in so many locations of Montana and Canada. So fly fishing mostly. So we have not taken this camper up to Alaska yet, but I don't think we'll take, at this time in our age, I think I prefer staying in a hotel. But especially, probably not in Canada. We'll take this camper, in California here. So on the coast, and probably Big Sur up in the Redwood area. So my husband brought it home. It's been sitting in our hangar for the last over 12 years. So it's finally coming home, and even with new tire, my husband he says, safety wise, the tire is even sitting there, it gets old. So he just bought a set of 5 tire, including the spare tire. and they're not cheap. So have anyone seen this camper? So it's a great camper to go camping in a remote area and hunting and just camping out. So, and it could handle -20. We have not tested any further, any lower temperature. We could have, but my husband, he get nervous if we go any lower. Well, when we were living in Montana, the lowest it went down was -20. But now I heard from our friends, they say, certain years, certain winter, it'll go down to -40 plus in Montana where we used to live. So I'm glad we left Montana. So, and in the back we used to have, we attach a rack that we could, when we shoot, we don't have a hunting guide. We go to eastern part of Montana, and you can see the hitch on the back there. And we would carry the animal to a processing facility, and they do all the processing, but you still have to gut the animal when you shoot it. So we used to hunt deer, elk, and antelope. And antelope is great eating. So just for your info, and depend. I used to go knock on block management in eastern part of Montana, the Missouri break, knock on people's ranch and BLM ranch, and asking permission to go hunt on their ranch. And back then, I don't know, they still do, they probably still do, let the public go hunt on their ranch. So and that was great. And some of the farmers, some of the ranch owner, they're really nice. They will point out where, around what time the animal will come down from the out the woods. And so since I'm not too many women hunt in Montana, I was the only, the second person in that country club that hunt without a hunting guide. So when I knock on people's door, the rancher, they love it because they give me the best spot to hunt in, and a lot of times they let us drive the rig right up to where the animal come out, so it's easier for us to drag the animal to our camper. So, but we normally have to gut the animal, or sometimes we have to quarter the animal, and it's messy, but it was fun. What else do you do when you retire and have nothing to do in the middle of winter or in the fall? And Montana weather, if you no one tells you, Montana have 8 months of winter. Whatever people tell you, oh, we have beautiful weather, long summer, and all that stuff, that's all BS. So we lived there for a little over 8 years, and 8 years was too long. 8 months of winter in Montana. So their summer start the 1st of June, and then September, that's when winter start. So, and the nice thing about summer in Montana is they get real long daylight in the summer. So 9:30 at night, the sun is still out. So just for your info, it's a longer daylight in the summer and longer winter, 8 months. Anyone tell you, differently, they're exaggerating. So just for your info, I hope you like what I'm sharing. It's a great camper, highly recommended. So that's it. Thank you.